I'm not blaming all immigrants. I'm merely saying we wouldn't have this problem in the first place if these people weren't here. They don't have a right to be here. They're here illegally. And in this case, in the case of MS-13, they're murdering people.
The victims
of
MS-13 who brought this to the attention of so many people, the killings 2 weeks of 4 people, they were all immigrants.
Really?
So
No, actually, that's not true.
We
the bodies were found by the side of the road by a
immigrants in with MS-13.
But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Unlike you, I'm not blinded by my ideology to the point where I can't admit obvious truths. And the most obvious is this is an immigration-based problem. It doesn't mean that they're all MS-13.
It's not an immigration-based problem because otherwise we wouldn't have the Bloods and the Crips. There are plenty of American-born people who are involved in gangs.
Right. You didn't take logic in school, I see.
I was a philosophy major, and I did take logic in school.
Okay, well, obviously you slept through, because it's not a matter of saying... Okay. I don't want to debate your college transcript here. Look, I'm only saying the obvious, and I'm not going to say it again, but I just want to make the point that I'm sure all of our viewers are thinking right now, which is, hey, this guy claims to want to help immigrants. And yet MS-13 preys primarily upon immigrants, and yet this guy is standing in the way of federal efforts
which is why it's important
to stop
to enlist
MS-13.
the immigrants in the struggle against MS-13 and not to marginalize them and not to sow divisions.
Okay, then let me ask you an obvious fact-based question. So the Obama administration has been in power for the last 8 years. Trump's been in for 99 days. MS-13 during that 8-year period grew. The Obama administration didn't stigmatize illegal immigrants. They welcomed illegal immigrants. Then why, under Obama, did MS-13 continue to grow, if your theory is correct?
Why under Obama? You can talk to Obama about that. I'm a local person who lives in a community that's mixed with immigrants and non-immigrants, and I work in 2 communities that are similar.
You're not tracking the logic here. It's not about Obama. The point is, we haven't been, as you put it, stigmatizing illegal immigrants from Washington for 8 years. And yet, during that time, MS-13 has continued to grow. By your logic, the opposite would be true.
By my logic, we need to work together in order to work against MS-13, and we don't make progress against MS-13 if communities are divided.
I wonder, and this is my final question because I feel like I'm hitting my head against a brick wall, but do you think there comes a point
when yourself.
You're so committed, it is hurting me, actually, when you're so committed to a particular worldview that you become impervious to facts? And
that's what I'm seeing
is that
right
a religion
for
you at that point?
That's what you're in love with right now.
What do you mean in love with? I'm giving you a number that is real.
The cause of gangs is immigration, and we know the cause of gangs is not immigration because there are plenty of non-immigrants who are in gangs. MS happens to be one gang. It happens to be a very violent gang, but it is one gang.
All right. I'm never going to convince you, Patrick, but I appreciate your coming on anyway. Thank you.
Thanks very much.